The UK general election was on 4th of July 2024. I vlogged about my experience going to the polling station to cast my votes. I encouraged everybody to just vote. Even if you're an immigrant, just vote. It's very important. There are many benefits of voting. Anyway, that is aside because right now we have a new Prime Minister, Keir Starmer. The Labour Party won with a landslide, and we are going to expect some changes in immigration policies. Remember that they may had this manifesto of things that they want to do when it comes to immigration. That's the aspect I'll be concentrating on, because I know that immigration was one of the things that they discussed in most of the political debates. They talked a lot about immigration, and now that the Prime Minister is in office right now, he has already started making some changes, and I feel it's so important that I share the changes we should expect with this particular government. I'm talking about the Labour Party. If you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Cynthia. I share information that will help your transition abroad to be as smooth as possible. I share information about settling, working, or studying in the UK, US, or Canada. If you're interested in any of these countries, please subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so that each time I drop a new video, you know it's time to watch Cynthia Academy. And without wasting time, let's get into this video. Now, let's just listen to the Prime Minister as he speaks. Take a look at this.
We did it! You campaigned for it, you fought for it, you voted for it, and now it has arrived. Change begins now. And it feels good, I have to be honest. 4.5 years of work changing the party. This is what it is for. A changed Labour Party, ready to serve our country, ready to restore Britain to the service of working people.
You can see he's talking about working. There's going to be a lot of work, just like the name of the party, Labour Party. It means there's going to be work, work, work. Anyway, we're wondering which of the policies has he actually implemented. The first one is that Sir Keir Starmer has elected his new cabinet. Now, the one of interest to you, I'm sure you are interested in this, is that James Cleverly has been replaced with Yvette Cooper. Now, Yvette Cooper is not new to politics. I don't know what type of policy we'll be expecting from her, but hopefully it's something that will be of benefit to everyone. Remember that Sir Keir Starmer has always been against the Rwanda policy. Right now, he has scrapped it. Remember, this Rwanda policy is about being able to take the asylum seekers who have failed in their application to Rwanda, and they said it cost a lot of money to do that, and he felt that there are alternative ways to sort this particular issue of illegal migration. So let's just see how this pans out. On the Labour Party manifesto, he promised that he wants to cut net migration by ensuring that employers chose Britain first, people in Britain first before any other foreigner. So it means that before they choose a foreigner for any particular job, they have to be sure that there is no British person that wants that job. Keir Starmer also pledged that with Labour, Britain will be less reliant on migration by training more UK workers. Now, that's about employing the Brits first before any other person. I don't think that policy is any different from what we have right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, because right now I feel most times they always choose the British person first before the foreign workers. And unless there's a different way they will try to navigate this policy. Remember that it takes a long process for you to get visa sponsorship license and everything. So most times employers prefer to choose those people that already have their papers first before foreign workers. So I don't know if there's any major change that they can put that will be different from what we already have on ground. I don't see any much changes when it comes to immigration. But like I said, the Rwanda policy has been scrapped, which I knew that was going to happen. Now, he also said that employment sector like health and construction, that have been reliant on migration to fill skill gaps will be made to draw up workforce plans with another pledge to reform the point-based migration system. Remember, there is a point-based migration system for skilled worker visa and other worker visas. So I don't know which type of reform that they're going to put in place. Let's just wait and see what changes they will make with respect to this, because he also acknowledges that there is a skill gap in the UK, and we all know that the UK relies on foreign workers in some aspects, especially the health and construction sector. The aim, according to Labour, is to fire up skills training rather than look overseas. One pledge is to ban employers and agencies that break employment law from hiring overseas workers. I think the Conservatives have already done that. They have revoked many care employers' license. They feel those people broke the law, and so they revoked their licenses. I don't think there's any much change from what the Labour has proposed to do that the Conservatives have not actually done. We just have to wait and see how far it can go. Another thing is to stop the workplace exploitation of foreign workers being used to undercut wages. That makes sense. And we have to see the plans, how they will go about it. On the first day of work, the Prime Minister has already announced that he is going to fix the NHS, that it is broken. And he said he's going to fix the prison systems, that it is also broken.
Conference in Downing Street as Prime Minister.
This will be a politics and a government that is about delivery, is about service. Self-interest is yesterday's politics. I want a politics and a country that works for you.
But what of the specifics? He says the NHS is broken.
Everybody who uses it and works in it knows that it is broken, and we're not going to operate under the pretense or language that doesn't express the problem as it is, because otherwise we won't be able to fix the problem as quickly as we need to.
He wants to get waiting lists down, and part of his plan involves sending out experts from hospitals in London and Leeds who set up schemes to work evenings and weekends to do that. There's also an acceptance that the prison system needs reform.
We're going to have to deal with the problem we've got with prisons. There is no overnight solution to the problem. We've got too many prisoners, not enough prisons. That's a monumental failure of the last government.
So let's just see what he will put in place to boost the NHS. I don't see any much difference from what the Labour Party has pledged to do with what is currently on ground. We already know that the Home Secretary has been changed to Yvette Cooper, and that the Rwanda bill has been cancelled. So we'll just have to wait and see if there is any other changes they will make. They also said that the care workers will not be allowed to bring their dependents into the UK, that they're going to maintain that particular law. So let's just wait and see if they're going to change any of these laws. But I don't think they're going to change it, because before they went into power, that's their manifesto, they said they were not going to change it. What are your thoughts on this? What do you think about the Labour Party? Who did you vote for? Are you happy that the Labour Party is in power right now? Do you like their party dynamics? Do you think it's going to be of benefit to Britain to have the Labour Party in power right now? Just share your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you in my next video. Like, share, subscribe. Bye-bye.